So Mike and I just finished working on his test prep class. We learned a couple of things. One, you gotta make sure you can cut cast iron straight. I suggest you, if you do have a snapper, make sure it's in good condition, oil it, take good care of it, practice. You have to take a couple practice shots with it before you go downstate. If your tools are in bad shape, I know you can rent them from, one of the big box stores or a tool place. I don't know if you can see, the cut piece on this. It's about 3/4 out on one side. It's got burrs on the other. Having big old notches out of it is not going to be conducive of finishing and passing the exam. Almost every cut that he had looked like this. Very helpful tip, if you loosen the bands, they slide on and off a little bit easier. When you go to tighten them, it's important that you have true alignment. If you squeeze it, compress it a little bit, snug one side, snug the other, tighten it so that it's evenly, kind of like a lug bolt or lug nut, okay? There's an 1/8 of an inch rubber stop inside here. It's important to account for that in your calculations. The majority of plumbers I've met seem to find it much easier just to measure fitting to fitting, eyeball it. My son used to call it cutting a scud piece or a tri-piece, a shooter. It's not a bad idea, and then at least then you can tell if you're close. The hard part with that is that you're very limited to how much material you can bring with you. If you run out of pipe, you can't finish. The test overall is 5 hours. Included in that, you have to get instructions, you have to travel from one part of the building to another, you have to get your tools, equipment. So the target time is 4.5 hours to finish the written, and it's 50 to 60 questions. Draw a 3-story building, 2-story with a basement, drain, waste, and vent, labeling everything. A copper project, and then a cast iron PVC project is typically what you would see. So little things like practicing, servicing your equipment, your tools is an outstanding idea to be prepared. Readiness is critical for passing the test the first time. By the time you put gas in your car, take a day off of work, drive to Springfield, pay for the test, stay in a hotel, buy the material, it's a sizable investment. So I hope this information is helpful, and I wish you nothing but luck on the test. Take care. Thanks.